what ended up happening is I started to dress like them. I started to talk like them. I started to even add stuff that they used to do inside the damn ring. That leaping left hook from Roy Jones, that body work from Shane Mosley. These are the guys that had impressions in this game, man. What type of influence you got in the game? That's important. That's part of the legacy, right? So all these fighters, right, that's dressing like Tank, getting tattoos like Tank, getting their hair braided like Tank. You talking about influential. Last time I saw Tank inside the ring, didn't he fill the Barclays Center up?
Nobody on TV had more skills than me.
Alright, y'all, so here's part 2 of why Gervonta Davis will make the Boxing Hall of Fame.
Baby, turn this shit off.
Tim Bradley, you know, we don't hate big head Tim over here. We like some of the stuff that Tim has to say. And he had himself a classic career, classic fight with Ruslan Provodnikov. I don't like what they did with the Pacquiao situation, but that's an argument for another day.
Yeah, G.
But he made a heck of a point about Gervonta Tank Davis's influence over the sport of boxing. And I think that that is going to be the reason that he actually makes the Boxing Hall of Fame. You know, when you compare him, because I got into a conversation with someone the other day, we were kind of comparing Mayweather and Gervonta Davis. You know, you can't compare Gervonta Davis's boxing career to Floyd Mayweather's boxing career because the levels of competition are so much different now to when you compare it to back then. Let me be clear, Floyd did not fight everybody in their prime, so there's a lot of question marks about Floyd as well.
Come on, man, stop.
There were way more fighters that were on superstar status than there are now, and I think that's something that new boxing fans, younger boxing fans don't see. Boxers now, they might get paid more than the boxers back then, but they're nowhere near as famous as the boxers back then. Gervonta Davis is on a whole nother level of fame, which is why he's going to make the Boxing Hall of Fame.
I'm crying like a baby.
Now, a lot of that is due to Floyd Mayweather because, once again, if he was in that generation, he most likely wouldn't make the Boxing Hall of Fame because you had to have some brutal fights back then, and he would have had to gone through some brutal competition that doesn't exist now. Once again, the influence of Gervonta Davis, he has a wide range of influence over not only boxing fans but what other boxers are doing and how they're trying to structure their careers, similar to what Ali went through. Ali is the greatest not because he was so dominant in the boxing ring. He's the greatest because of what he did actually on the outside of the boxing ring.
I would get that for free.
Let's talk about it.